Pivotal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a writer too on the show. Pivotal. Just we have a good discussion about doing crime. And I love that really gelled a lot of what the show is about, just in terms of you asked me about, what is it for? Is it for to get more money or stuff? And I say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to Neal Caffrey. He's not doing crimes, or Mozzie, they're not doing crimes to get money or cars or whatever. It's just to do them. And we don't care if we're doing it for the good guys or the bad guys. It's just we get to keep doing it. And hopefully,
and that's the message.
Let's take another question.
Hi, I'm a big fan. My name's Matt. I'm from Los Angeles. I was wondering, this is a question from Jeff Eastin. I was wondering where you got the idea to use Denny Gordon, Kevin Bray, John Kretschmer, Ken Girardi, Bronwyn Hughes as directors, Tim Matheson as both a director and an actor, Doug Hanna as an editor, and Rashad Raisani as a writer. Where did you get that idea? Matt from Los Angeles, big fan, Jeff.
Hold up your left arm.
That's yeah, you got to keep the show too, Matt. Let's see. I would say
also from Royal Penis, isn't it?
It's a show that I think it's a show that copies Royal Pink.
Maybe I should just skip to the second part of my question, which is the writers of Burn Notice are challenging the writers of White Collar to paintball. Will you guys be attending?
Snuck into your offices and planted alarm clocks that you guys couldn't figure out for, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I think paintball is probably a good idea. All right, we're on. Let's do it. Thank you, Matt.
Do we have another question?
The bakery that Neal jumped onto and bought to escape, are we ever going to see that or any other past capers come involved?
Yeah, quite often. I mean, we reference The Greatest Cake quite a bit. We haven't written it into a new episode, although again we reference it a lot. But yeah, we've got actually coming up in the second half of the season, we have our big return episode of Matthew Keller returning. If you remember, Bottleneck, Keller was the Neal nemesis. If anybody knows wants to know why he's named Matthew Keller, he just walked out of the room.
We still own that bakery.
No, you do.
Yeah, we haven't sold it.
I've not sold it, so I don't think it'll be coming in the awning anytime soon.
Usually it shows that have law enforcement officers, FBI agents, or cops, marriage is often something just a thing that stresses out the characters, where the show the marriage is this wonderful, amazing relationship. Why did the show decide to go that direction? What was the inspiration for just how awesome they are?
Actually, that was one thing when I read the pilot that I really loved about that relationship is that we don't get to see those kind of marriages on TV very often, and it's nice to see it because you know, I have a marriage like that, Tim has a marriage like that. It's nice. We don't see it very often. It was really nice to see it on the screen. So.
What'd she say? Was that good, honey?
Yes,
Oh, she's right. It's true. Jeff, was it?
but Jeff came up with it, so sure.
Yeah, the inspiration, actually, I thought was good. No, when I sat down to come up with Elizabeth's character, the one thing I didn't want to do was what you traditionally see, which is, you know, the fighting couple, especially as the work and illustrations. And I happened to be watching John Adams miniseries, and I'm going to talk to this. I said, hey, take a look at.
You actually got me the DVD set, so I can
Yeah,
watch it.
take a look at Abigail Adams. So yeah, Abigail Adams was the inspiration for Elizabeth Burke. Mainly she was a woman who knew she was dating a guy who was a workaholic and kind of insane, but she was cool. So I love that. When you watch White Collar, you know, think of history.
Next question.
Guys, really love the show. Thanks so much. Thank you for the show on TV. Now, Neal, of course, where do you derive your charismatic inspiration?
Tim?
Jeff and I had a dialogue pretty early on about sort of specific source material, which varied from the Rat Pack to Cary Grant and Ferris Bueller, 48 Hours, Catch Me If You Can. But, you know, I think, you know, when you're a con artist, that confidence and charm is just such a valuable tool to have in your arsenal. And so that was one thing we really wanted to hone in on and try to make real and believable and grounded in something rather than just making it sort of a superficial quality.
And you know, I think that's the one thing that I couldn't put on the page to be believable. So I can write charming, but you're the reason that it is charming.
This romance. Next question.
Hi, this question is for the two Jeffs. Is there any correlation between the Elizabeth character and the Kate character, since there's a physical resemblance?
No,
Absolutely not. Alive. What are you talking about?
Someone likes brunettes.
That was one that I discovered, I think it was either Twitter or Facebook, where, you know, those who need to follow me on Twitter and defollow Matt next, please do. But usually what I'll do on Twitter is I'll watch the live, you know, watch the white collar hashtag come in, and it's kind of like watching a live, you know, a live version of the show in front of a bunch of people where you see what's happening. And I remember the first time we really saw Kate, it was like, oh my God, Elizabeth's sister, pop, pop, pop. And it was the first time I'd ever seen it. I think it happened to be just a correlation with the fact that, you know, our two lead actresses didn't look similar, but it happened to be the day with your hair and everything else, it was very, very similar. So it was a complete accident. Well, no, why not? Yes, there is a